What's happening, everyone? Welcome to Headlocks and Hot Packs. You can hear the AC running in the background. It's more like headlocks and hot as hell today. We got a roaster of a day. Hopefully we'll have a roaster here. I took a little trip to the indoor flea market and didn't really find much of anything that I was willing to buy, but I did come across a couple more of these random boxes. These are always fun. The best thing I found out of one of these from the same vendor there is I found a 87 Topps Larkin rookie. I briefly perused both of these boxes, not like too in depth. One of them has 91 flea in it, and then the other one has some 86 Donruss in there. I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, 91 flea, blah blah blah. I get it. I previously had picked up the 91 flea set from a different vendor at the indoor flea market, and it was like damaged, and like the biggest name players like Griffey weren't in there. So when I saw this other one full of 91 flea, I sprung for it because I can replace some of the ones in my PC that are beat up, and also I saw the Griffey in there, so that's one that I didn't have that I would like to add. Let's start with the smaller box. I don't remember which one had the 91 flea. This is going to be the one with the 86 Donruss in there. So again, on these, you're not really looking, or you're not likely to find anything too crazy, but you can find some stars. And like I said, we found a Larkin rookie in one of these. There's a bunch of these. What year is this? 91. It's a 91 leaf that I don't have. So let's see who we can come across here. There's Sammy Sosa. It's a little bit dinged up, but at least it's a name. We'll set that to the side. Steve Avery, Steve Decker. There's some 92 Topps and some other stuff mixed in. We're going to go through these as quickly as we can because, like I said, I'm not expecting to find anything too crazy. There's a 92 Topps Mauler, so another Hall of Famer. 86-year-old Charlie Huff. Again, I change his age every time we come across him. A couple of good things coming up here in this leaf that I don't have. Of course, I'm also a Red Sox collector, Mike Timlin. I think that might be his rookie card for the Red Sox fans out there. Initially, I was really only collecting, there's a McGuire. That's a nice one. Pretty good shape. And then there's a Clemens for the Red Sox PC. Initially, my Red Sox PC was only Reggie Jefferson. That's his rookie card, too. My Red Sox PC was only, like, the better name players. But it has since evolved into the commons as well. A bunch more of this 91 leaf. There's Joe Carter. And we'll try to flip everything around. Seeing a couple, at least one more Hall of Fame name coming up here in this stack. So I do collect the commons. There's Griffey Sr. and Ken Caminiti early in his career. His rookie year was 88. Dave Winfield, that was the Hall of Famer that I caught a brief glimpse of. Another Ray Lankford. So a few doubles. Mariano Duncan, Mike Stanton, Ed Sprague. Red Sox having a surprisingly good year this year. I was not expecting anything. There's Edgar Martinez, another Hall of Famer. Wasn't really expecting anything out of the Red Sox this year, especially because it looks like we got some 87 flea in here as well. Andy Van Slyke. Pretty much after the Red Sox traded Mookie, I was extremely down on them, but they have surprised this year. I'm not going to flip every single card over. Bob Boone, Gene Larkin. I definitely still, there's a Galarraga, 89 Donruss. I definitely still need to get my hands on some 90 Topps to add everything from that I need for my PC out of that set. Of course, those boxes are, I wouldn't say expensive, but they're definitely more pricey than they used to be. There's Chuck Finley. I think that's his rookie card. Of course, everybody's still looking for the no name on front. Frank Thomas rookies, so that's why those boxes are not as cheap as they used to be. Another Charlie Huff, as we stay in the 87 Fleer. There's Billy Swift. He rears his head again. He's very excited to have his picture taken. The hometown guy for me, from the graduated from the same high school that might be his rookie card. I don't know. I think actually I can't remember if he's in. Well, he did pitch 115 and third innings in 86, so I can't remember if he's got an 80, if his rookie's an 86 or not. But yeah, he's from the same town that I reside in. He's kind of become, I wouldn't say a bad omen, but he does appear quite frequently. This is a baseball sticker. I don't think I've ever seen one with the Cardinals logo on the back there. A bunch more 87 Fleers. I didn't really notice these when I initially looked at what was in this box. I just checked out a small stack. There's Don Baylor. Checked out a small stack to see if it would even be remotely worth it. There's another Billy Swift. Very excited Bill Swift there. I think that's the only card I've seen where they refer to him as Billy and not just Bill. There's Bill Campbell. Got a few Bills in here. Sid Bream. Not finding too much out of the 87 Fleer. Of course, there's a bunch of good rookies in the update, such as Maddox. Would be the best one. Darryl Boston. There's Eckersley, Hall of Famer. This is yeah, base set. Of course, the update set looks exactly the same, so unless you know the checklist off the top of your head, there's another Eckersley, then you can't really tell the difference. Vita Blue. Set the Vita Blue aside. Another Reiki known as, I feel like his name is spelled wrong there too. Isn't it usually with an S? I believe it is. Somebody let me know in the comments. Lance Parrish. Put in Wegman. We always come across him too. And then the Exciting Stars set. Mark Gubica. Looks like here's our last stack of the 87 Fleers. Then we'll be getting into some other stuff. There's Hall of Famer Ted Simmons. So a bunch of Hall of Famers so far. There's another one, Bruce Sutter. So like I said, for you know, $5 you can at least find some good names. You're not gonna, like I said, find anything crazy, any crazy rookie cards or anything like that. There's this is the glossy set too, actually. Look, I just noticed the difference. So the Sutter and the Simmons are both the glossy set, which, I mean, that of course gives them a little bit more value. There's Don Sutton. Not too much because they're just base cards, but Griffey Sr. I didn't even notice the difference until I just tilted the card a little bit and caught the gleam out of the corner of my eye. So it looks like whoever the vendor is that was selling this box had probably ripped a box of the regular 87 Fleer and then also the glossies, pulled out all the best stuff, and got a bunch of puzzle pieces here that I don't really care about there. Looks like a little bit of 92 Donruss. We've already gone through the complete set of this, so I've got everything there's to be had out of here. Denny Martinez, Delano DeShields, Mark Grace, Ron Gant, Lou Whitaker, and there's Edgar Martinez. Second one of his we've seen. Pudge, Red Sox, and Jim Eisenreich, the last of the 92 Donruss. Couple more puzzle pieces, and then 92 Topps Don Slot, the Onslaught of Don Slot. And here's a bunch more 91 Leaf. So, did I... I think I flubbed up and got my boxes mixed up. I thought this was the one with the 86 Donruss in it, but I'm not seeing that in here, so I think I bought the wrong one. That's okay though, because again, a lot of these 91 Leafs I did not have, and we're finding a bunch of decent names out of there. Van Slyke, Terry Pendleton, there's Molitor, another Hall of Famer. So we've got a decent Hall of Fame stack thus far, and then there's Jack Morris. Have one more box to go. Schilling, not in the Hall. Should be Tony Gwynn. So if the Griffey appears, that would be pretty dope. Dennis Eckersley, Rob Dibble, Frank Thomas, there's the Big Hurt. It was a huge name at this point. Tony Fossis, more common Red Sox. Boggs, I don't think I had that Boggs, because again, I didn't really... There's Alomar, Dwight Evans, and Joe Clark. Didn't really have any of these 91 Leafs, so we've got a bunch more of them here as well. So possibly Griffey is in here, you never know. He is in our other box, so he could be in here too. Carlton Fisk. This is just, there's Bill Swift again. One of the boxes that I just, Darryl Strawberry, haven't gotten around to purchasing yet. And there's Griffey. Lo and behold, he appears. So I had a feeling that there was a shot he could be in here. So that's a nice one for the Griffey PC. Of course, him and Trout are the only non-Red Sox in my PC. There's Bobby Bowe. Alan Trammell. Although I guess I tell a lie, Rafael Palmeiro, because I do still have the Hall of Fame PC that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. Fred McGriff, Dana Keuchel there, or Kecker, I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, because I don't really remember him too well. Of course, I was only 6 years old in 1991. There's former Red Sox Marty Barrett, Carlos Quintana, Eric Bullock. First I thought that was going to be Tim Raines, but I think he was on the White Sox at this point. Deion Sanders. Don't want to mess my stacks up off to the side here. Cal Ripken. So really nice names here, even though they're just base. Donnie Baseball there. Nolan Ryan. So all the big names basically. Willie Randolph. There's Rock Rain, so yep, White Sox at this point. I remember him being on the White Sox in the 91 studio set. Luis Rivera. Danny Darwin. I'll take all the Sox too. Andre Dawson. So I don't know if we might be close to getting that $5 worth of value here. A little bit more of this 91 Leaf, and then it looks like there's Gary Carter. Looks like the box will end off with some 92 Donruss. I can't believe I bought the wrong box. That's the problem. I was going through a bunch of them and only picked out the two, and I think I must have stacked them incorrectly somehow. Larkin from 88 score. Some 89 Donruss. Don't expect to find the Griffey, which I've still yet to pull. A Griffey rookie. And here's our final stack. It's going to be basically all... Yeah, it's all 92 Donruss. So these will go in the doubles boxes that I have. I've got quite a few of them. Darryl Kyle, Dave Henderson, there's Rock Raines. I've got so many doubles of just like base Hall of Famers from these junk wax years, and I'm not really sure what to do with all of them just yet. There's Dave Justice, and that also includes, you know, like semi-stars, which guys like Dave Justice I consider semi-stars, or Lou Whitaker, and the like, guys that are not in the Hall. There's Bernie Williams, another one I'd call a semi-star. Bichette, there's McGuire. Again, I do have all these 92 Donruss, Galarraga, semi-star pile, Jeff Bagwell, Tony Fernandez. Is Bill Swift going to appear out of this 92 Donruss? Wouldn't surprise me. That's the other thing I like about buying these random boxes as well, since I'm talking about the actual box, is I use these for putting my doubles in, so not too bad if you consider that part of the $5 that you paid for it. So let's get our pile in order here. Here's everything we found out of box 1, the Hall of Fame pile. We found the Griffey, and just a bunch of, there was a couple of decent name Red Sox, but mostly a bunch of commons, so $5 worth there. Let me know what you think. As we move on to box number 2, this is going to have, here's the wrappers. This is going to have all the 91 Fleer in there. I don't know if it's a complete set or not, but it sure does look like it. So, and it's basically, this is all 91 Fleer, so I think it's a complete set. I don't know, let's see if this has been, yeah, it looks like it's been kind of, it's been collated as well. Kind of, sort of, at least in some form or fashion. So, just looking for the big name players here. And the Red Sox, there's Larkin. A lot of these will end up replacing the ones that I've got that were damaged, like I said in that, that was Canseco, Eckersley, when I had bought the complete set previously. Well, looks like we've got a little bit mixed in some different sets here in this first stack. There's Johnson, and there was the Griffey that I saw. So this was one that I did not have. That's a nice little addition to my Griffey PC binder. It's a 91 Upper Deck. There's the other one here. So lots of 1991s in all these boxes. Lee Smith, there's a bunch of Hall of Famers there, or a bunch of decent names anyways. Mel Hall, Lance Johnson, there's Frank Thomas second year. That one I did not have. I'm trying to remember if we've gone through 91 Upper Deck here on the channel. I think we've done 92. That was Eddie Murray there. And then back into the 91 Fleer. So they're not all in order, but it looks like they were. There's Bonds. Looks like they were in order at some point. I'm sure other people have probably dug through these boxes sitting there at the indoor flea market. Here's some Red Sox. All the commons. Looks like these ones are in order. And a pretty off-center Mike Greenwell. Dwight Evans was the best name out of the Sox there. And looks like here's the rest. I didn't see Boggs. There's Phil Plantier's rookie card. And Jody Reed with a weird printing line across the front of him. I didn't see Clemens in there either. There's Fisk, which is kind of weird. So unless they're in here out of order. Frank Thomas was one of the ones that I didn't find previously in the set, and there it is right there. That was one of the ones along with the Griffey that had been sniped out of the quote-unquote complete set I bought. I can't even remember when I bought that now. Probably about a year ago, a little bit longer. And I don't think I even checked it out here on the channel, so this is probably gonna be the only time we check out the 91 Fleer here. I don't think I'll be buying any boxes of it now that I'm finding it all for just $5. Eric Gibson. Which, I mean, really, you probably shouldn't be paying more than $5 for 91 Fleer, as it is, whether it's a wax box or a complete set, just because there's not a lot of value to them. They are pretty hideous design. A lot of people hate them. Tim Raines. So we've got a massive Larry Walker, very young Larry Walker. Massive Hall of Famer and star pile there. And that's not counting just a little semi-star pile that I got sitting next to me here. Kevin Belcher, long gone. Charlie Huff again. Paul Mero. He will never live down his finger wag to Congress. Kept himself out of the Hall of Fame. Bert Blyleven, speaking of the Hall of Fame. There's Chuck Finley. It's still funny to me that I didn't get that 86 Donruss box. Kind of sucks too, because I know there was a Pete Rose in there. It was part of the little stack that I looked at. That's why I was like, wow, there's an 86 Donruss Pete Rose in here. I should probably buy this box for only $5, because who knows what else is in there. But too late now. I'm still satisfied that we were able to get a couple of Griffeys and find some pretty decent stuff in the box I accidentally got in lieu of the other one. Of course, this one I already knew what I was getting into, Dale Murphy. I didn't realize that it was all 91 Fleer. I guess I need to pay closer attention. Mark Grace, because there's Maddox. I'm just kind of sifting through quick. Sandberg. Sometimes I kind of feel like a douchebag rummaging through boxes like this, because people think I'm like, I don't know. I don't want people to think I'm like trying to steal from them or whatever, but I guess if you're worried about that as a seller and you're selling something like this, tape the boxes closed, and then people won't rifle through them. If there's no tape, you're kind of inviting it, so now that I think about it, I don't feel bad at all. I want to at least somewhat make sure I'm not getting too ripped off. It's always a gamble with boxes like this, but a $5 gamble, I am okay with that. Who knows what you're gonna hit? You never know. Somebody might not know what they had. There's Molitor. Sheffield. Should have Yount. Yep, there he is, coming right up. I don't know. So I guess the set is kind of collated by team. Couldn't tell if that was just what the seller had done or what. There's Kirby Puckett. Another one with a blue printing line across the front. Should see an Ozzie Smith here. Lee Smith. And no Ozzie Smith. So that's kind of weird. So perhaps this is not actually the complete set. Who knows? There's still quite a bit more of this to go through. There's Mattingly. I don't know why you would pull the Ozzie Smith out of here and leave Griffey. Tom Glavine. Dave Justice. I don't feel like I'm having a Mandela effect with that Glavine. I don't know if I've ever seen that one before. And Dave Winfield. And there should also be a Luis Gonzalez rookie in here. Random Red Sox out of order. There's Fred Lynn, Sosa, and there's the Clemens. So yeah, it's not all in order, so we'll probably find the ones we missed out on. There's McGuire. In the first bunch of stacks, Sabo, Ellis Burks, Tim Naring, Kenny Williams, Mookie Wilson, Will Clark, Matt Williams, and there's Nolan Ryan. There's another pretty nice one. Looks like Dave Winfield fell by the wayside. Teddy Higuera, and then checklist. Thanks for the checklist. We really needed that. Not really though. There's Strawberry, Ricky Henderson. Still a bunch of good names popping up. Earl Hershiser, Gary Carter, Galarraga. There's Bo's dad, Dante Bichette, Jack Morris, Dave Parker. And here's another cool Griffey, Bonds and Griffey Jr. for the Griffey PC. I don't think I had that one either, which is weird. Ozzie Smith, and there's the Luis Gonzalez rookie card. He looks, not disheveled, he looks pretty surprised there. Shocked to be getting his photo taken, I guess. Edgar Martinez, Tino Martinez, Harold Reynolds, there's Bill Swift, I knew we'd see him. Omar Vizquel. Actually, we haven't seen Ripken either, now that we're into the Orioles. So he should be popping up here. Price, and Billy Ripken, where's Cal? There's Kurt Schilling. No Cal Ripken, come on now. Craig Biggio, Ken Caminiti. This is Bagwell's rookie year as well, but he is in the update set. Another one that I do not have. There's John Smoltz, the Bagwell rookie that is. Sandberg and Cecil Fielder. Number of checklists. Tony Gwynn, Dawson and Sandberg. Chicago 100 Club, and still no Ripken. Here is, I guess not technically the last, there's Boggs finally. Looks like we've got to have a bunch of these stickers here. Another Luis Gonzalez rookie card. Ozzie again. That's weird that there's doubles here. So it must have been another box rip, and these are the remainders. It's Bobby Bowe and Barry Larkin. Alright, where's the Cal Ripken? Jeff Conine, that's his rookie card too, actually. And there is the Ripken, so this is definitely a complete set, it's gotta be. And Joe Klink. And then here we have, there's all the stickers that I have no interest in, and probably aren't even sticky anymore. And then we end off with more 91 Upper Deck. Honeycutt, Dave West, there's Randy Johnson, take that one. Kelly Gruber, Roberto Kelly. And the last one, Vaughn Hayes. So here's what we ended up with. Some pretty healthy looking stacks here, as the Red Sox stack is pretty good. We ended up with 3 Ken Griffey Jr. cards. These 2 I didn't have. This one I'm not too sure, I can't remember. And then look at the stack of Hall of Famers. Pretty big one there, with a bunch of 91s to add to my Hall of Famer collection. So let me know what you thought about these boxes in the comments down below, if you thought they were worth it or not. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this video, and this is where we will leave you for today. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for some more Headlocks and Hot Packs.